Okay, hey everybody. Welcome to episode 18 of our playthrough of Persona 5 Scramble, the Phantom Strikers. We are about 20 hours in. Level 24. Feel like we've been making good progress. Oops. Sorry, booted us out there. Okay, yes, progress. Obligatory spoiler warning before we get into it here, because I think we're about to hit another major story segment. We're ready to, so jump out now if you're worried about spoilers. Anyway, we're back in Sendai in reality at the moment, but we are about to basically storm Natsume the Demon King's castle, because we now have the 3 cores from the prison towers inside the jail, and yeah, ready to go figure out what Natsume's deal is. We know that, well, he may have won an award in the past for some legitimate work, but his most famous work, which is causing quite a stir in Sendai, we believe is plagiarized from other people's work. And yeah, basically he's making people have false changes of heart in order to create sort of like a rabid fan base in the immediate area. Alright, so I think we're pretty much... Let me see if I can buy any more beef tongue stew ingredients. Oh, I can, okay. Well, stock up. Yeah, you have to, oh, that's 50 HP per use. There are local recipes that you can buy and then make back at the RV if you have the proper ingredients. Anyway, so after we grabbed the 3rd core, which was a fountain pen, the other 2 being a copy of Prince of Nightmare and a trophy for a literary award, we decided it'd be a good idea to head back to the real world and make sure we're prepped to take on Mr. Demon King himself. And I think we're about ready, because last episode I did some persona fusing. Although I think we're level 24 now, I might need to check and see if we can fuse a couple more persona. But otherwise I think we're pretty much ready to go. I don't think there's much we can do here or much equipment we haven't bought. I may see if I can afford some armor upgrades. Okay, that's the statue of Masamune that was plastered with posters from Natsume's book. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the RV. Sorry we're gonna talk about this now. I'm sure you're all tired. No, it's fine. We had something to eat, and I'm refreshed. Ready to talk. What's this information you wanted to tell us about? Did you learn something about Natsume? No, not Natsume. It's about Alice. Alice? Alice? I've been following the story since we made Alice have a change of heart back in Shibuya. But apparently among Alice's fans there are still some people who are acting very strangely. So we determined, after getting Hasegawa was able to get Inspector Hasegawa was able to get Alice's phone, and when Futaba checked it out, it turned out that there was some kind of observer who hadn't necessarily planted the Emma AI app on her phone, but was basically monitoring it. And yeah, so we still don't know who this person is. Although, and I'm gonna keep spouting conspiracy theories about this until we figure it out, I guess, but I'm wondering if that researcher from Toho University that we met in the beef tongue restaurant, I know she's gonna come back somewhere, and I'm wondering if, because she was telling us about her research, I'm wondering if it has anything to do with Emma. I think it had kind of a psychological bend to it, so I guess we'll see. Gasp. What do you mean? Didn't we return all the wishes that Alice stole from her fans? Yeah, we saw him go back to the guy she stole him from. I know that, but... but there's some people who are still freaking out over the slightest slight against Alice. Apparently there have been threats and some violent incidents. That's just not normal. Okay, so you're saying Alice still has a cult following? You think maybe there are some wishes that haven't been returned to their owners? No, I wonder if this is... maybe this is how we get back into the jails. Maybe there's like a secret boss or something. Wishes that haven't been returned. The jails are still pretty much a mystery to us, so I guess we can't rule it out as a possibility. Maybe that has something to do with the fact that the Shibuya jail hasn't disappeared yet. Yeah, unlike the palaces, which crumbled and collapsed once the palace owner had a change of heart. The jail sort of just stays put, even if the shadow has sort of decided that it's going to confess, or tell itself in reality to confess. Yeah, this is definitely something we need to keep an eye on. Let's look into it. We don't have enough information. Well, the way to get more information is to look into it, so let's look into it. But how are we supposed to do that? What if we went back and checked it out ourselves? I'd like to do that, but we can't just leave Sendai now. There's no need to leave. We can enter the Shibuya jail from right here. What? How? Ever since we left Shibuya, I've been feeling that we could go back in if we wanted to. So I tried putting in the keyword a little while ago, and I was able to enter the Shibuya jail. I don't get the same feeling from the Sendai jail, which is probably because the king still hasn't disappeared. Maybe it's kind of like a backdoor entrance. So you can enter it without being in the... you can enter it without being in a specific location. I guess palaces and jails really are different. And this is the first other world we've encountered that can exist on its own without the owner, without the master. There might be a limit to how much of our knowledge about palaces we can apply to the jails. Wait, but that's awesome, right? That means we can basically warp ourselves back to Shibuya. No, you can't get to the Shibuya in reality. All you can do is enter the jail. You'll come back out where you went in. Well, nothing is ever that easy in this world.
でも十分だよ。調べてくれてありがとう、ソフィア。
But that's plenty. Thank you for checking that out, Sophia.
すごく助かるよ。
Yeah, that's a great help.
感謝された。
I was thanked. Keep it up. We still got a long way to go. And keep it up. Thank you for being so proactive. I'll keep trying my best.
よし、じゃあこの後調べに渋谷ジェイルに行ってみないか?
Alright, why don't we go check out the Shibuya jail then?
依存はないわ。それぞれ準備できたらアジトに集まりましょう。
No objections here. Once everybody's got their preparations in order, let's meet in the hideout.
指示は任せていいかしら?
Can we leave the departure time up to you, Noah? Okay, so here is, as we were talking about yesterday and I think the day before, because we encountered that really strong enemy in the Sendai jail, that I didn't think there was any way we were going to level up enough in time to beat it before we took out Natsume. So I was wondering if there was a way to return to previous jails, and it looks like there is. Alright, moving between jails. Now you can move between jails in different cities. From the menu in the hideout, select enter a jail. This can help with leveling and finding treasure. And also there was a treasure chest in the Shibuya jail that we need another level of band skill that hasn't been unlocked yet to open. So I guess maybe we'll be able to go back and open it. Very cool. I wonder if it's different at all when you go back in. Hey, about going back to check out the Shibuya jail. I got some information together like you guys requested. Once we go back to the hideout, I'll make sure you check it out. Oh, okay, not like you requested. Okay, so... Okay, basically now we have our... There are some requests, I guess, that Futaba has that are in... or that she's received that requires to go back and fulfill them in the jails. Okay, request functionality has been unlocked. You must accept them in order to complete the requests. Go to the look at request menu in the hideout in order to accept requests. Okay, and you can see that we've got that icon now in the left, on the left hand side it says rec. So this must be a lot like the requests in that we'd get for Mementos in Persona 5 and Royal, where you have to probably fulfill some condition or beat some enemy, etc. In the jail itself. I think we're pretty much ready to go. I'll probably stop by the Velvet Room real quick. Okay, so now we have an extra menu item here for looking at requests, and then we can also get, it looks like we can move between jails from here now. So let's look at our requests. We've got one request. Get back the wishes in Shibuya. From a woman who has a boyfriend who's crazy about Alice. My boyfriend is still going nuts over Alice. All the other fans have returned to themselves, but I don't understand why he hasn't. Can someone, anybody, can someone please help me? I'm gonna policy Parker for doing this. Okay, defeat the remaining shadows in the jail at the Scramble intersection. Okay. Accepted. And stop by the Velvet Room, and then we'll save and I guess go check out the Shibuya jail again. I did kind of a bait and switch. I thought we were going to be working on Natsume today, but this is cool. It's like sort of opens up opportunities for leveling and picking up anything you missed. Okay, so first I want to register the persona I have.
現在の状態を上書き
And
し
now
ま
let's
し
see if we can fuse
た。合体を
anything.
行うのですね。
Okay, so we can now fuse Amino Uzume with our Ultilas and Lamina. We can also fuse a Jack Frost with Amina and a Hypixie. Okay, so let's do this
新
one
たな
first.
力が得られるよう
And
で
then
す。
I'll summon another Hypixie
成長する
and fuse the Jack Frost. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the Frey because that's coming in handy. And I guess Amrita drop. Although the status effect seems to clear quickly enough that you don't really need it. Maybe I should take the elemental attacks instead.
生まれ変わりなさい。
Okay. Alright, looks like there are some we haven't fused at level 25. Actually, a bunch. Oh, these are all low limbs. Okay, so let's fuse the Jack Frost.
新たな
Okay,
力が
well,
得られるよ
I
うで
guess
す。
it'll summon Lamina for us automatically. That's nice. I forgot that you could do that. I was always doing it
新た
manually.
な
Okay.
力が得られるようです。
Yes, yes, we're spending all our
成長するスキ
money
ル
on Persona, I know. Okay. So, we're definitely gonna take Recarm. We put Garuda, the wind attack, on the Ame Uzume, so... Brain shake. We have an ice attack. I'll take the media, or the Aha, the curse attack, and then I guess we'll
こ
go
の
with
ペルソ
Sai.
ナでよろしいですか。
Yep, go ahead. Take all my money.
では始めましょう。
No executions, please. Jack Frost is so cute. Even has his own Nendoroid. I was tempted to get that. He's adorable. I know he's kind of like the mascot of the Shin Megami Tensei series. Probably because a lot of the demons or the personas would not make great mascots. There's a particular one I have in mind, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with. Okay. So let's see if we can power anybody
教
up
官
here.
ご所望ですね。どの程度力を注ぎ込みますか。
We have a lot of persona points there, and they're
この
just
強化でよろしい。
sitting there. So sure, let's level up.
Yes.
Oh, and she learned Diorama. Okay. Archangel, I can probably level him up too. He's been come in handy since some big
Yes.
defense. Oh, you learned Hama. Okay, so he's got bless attacks. Shacha, I don't know if we'll
どの程度力を注ぎ
need
込
this
みます
guy.
か。
I'm gonna leave that as is because we already have.
どの程度
How high
力
can
を
we
注
take our
ぎ込みますか。
I don't have enough. You can go up 2 levels, and that's a lot of points. I wonder if that's worth it. That Arsene was the result of a fusion accident that, and I think he resulted in him being about level 16, so... Well, might as well.
ど
Might
の
come in
程度
handy.
力を注ぎ込みますか。
Yeah, so we can only do 2 levels.
仮面の力によりペルソナが成長しました。
Okay. And I think we're good here. So let's go back.
ではご武運を。
And then I think I need to stop in Sophia's shop and see if we can upgrade any armor. I had to choose between weapons and armor last time and went with the weapons, so... It's probably time for some armor upgrades. Money's a little tight.
何が欲しいんだ。
Anything to sell?
いくつ売る。それでいいか。
Yeah, we got
い
two
くつ
things
そ
here.
れでいいか。いくつそれでいいか。いくつそれでいいか。
Okay. Now we have 27,000. Let's check, make sure we still have the latest weapons for everybody. Okay, on... Yeah, we found a special weapon for her in a treasure chest last time, so she's got that equipped. Makoto, same thing, we found a weapon for her in a treasure chest. Okay, Haru's set. Sophia... Metal yo-yo. Did she find a new weapon too, or is it... Yeah, she's got something else equipped. Oh, sorry, she does have the metal yo-yo equipped. Okay. And so that's, we're good on weapons. Let's check out the armor situation here. Oh yeah, we're kind of behind on Cosmos Inner. Yeah, we need to start upgrading armor because I have a feeling that we're gonna run into some tough enemies soon. And if we're going back to Shibuya, might need Yusuke on and Ryuji. I guess I'll just buy it for whomever I can afford it for at the moment. Morgana. Okay, get a bulletproof vest for On. And we've got enough for one or two more. Maybe just one. Okay, maybe just gave the Cosmos Inner too. I think that's all we got room for now. Ooh, Makoto's equipment is... Yeah, we don't have enough to buy that. Okay, Futaba's... I thought she had her own... She had some kind of hoodie or something equipped that we found. We have to upgrade her stuff too, maybe for the hacking battles. And Sophia. Okay. Alright. Well, when we earn money, that's, I'll come back and get more armor. Alright, let's save, because that was quite a bit of menu finagling. Okay. And back to Shibuya we go. Oh, okay, so now you can select where you would like to go. And it tells us this is where we currently are. And in Shibuya, there we have our quest open. Okay. It's a very handy app we have there. Thank you, Sophia. And here we are. Familiar hangout. We were really able to come back to the jail in Shibuya. I told you we'd be able to get back in. Yeah, we just kind of worked right in, like usual. So the jails really are different from the palaces. Now, what do you want to do now? Let's search around the city and see if there are any wishes that haven't been returned to their owners. But this place is so huge. It might be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Let's see if there's any way we could narrow down the search area. Wait, I can smell something. I can smell wishes near the Scramble intersection. Really? Seriously? Great job, Mona. Let's go check it out. Okay. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, he's got a wish there.
あれは願いか。
Is that a wish?
ヒーハ
Hee-ho. That's what the jack-o'-lanterns in the back cross say. This wish is mine. It's all mine. I'm not gonna hand it over to anybody. Well, you might have to. Hate to bring it to you. Oh, we've got a big battle coming here. Let's see.
だ。めまい状態の敵がいるぞ。チャン
Switch
スだ。
to ice and wind. And that was, no sweat there.
疾風弱点を隠したが。サクッといこう。みんな、
I didn't really need to exploit the weaknesses. What was that guy? What was up with that guy just now? More importantly, look at this.
どうやら
Just what Navi was worried about. There are still wishes left here. Why didn't they go back to their owners? Was the king's doing... Yeah, it was embezzlement. Somebody pocketed them. I don't know. I don't think it was the king because Alice definitely had a change of heart. I don't know why. Nobody seems to know why. This is just speculation, but the shadow just now said that this wish belonged to him. Wash. Okay, maybe they are pocketing the wishes. So because he was holding on to it, it didn't go back to its owner. Maybe that's what's going on. I guess that makes sense. What? It disappeared. So maybe if we defeat the shadows that stole them, then maybe they'll be released for good. Does that mean one of the rabid fans just went back to normal?
とにかく。
Well, it's worth a try. I'll go check and, or it's worth checking out. I'll see if there's anything written on the net.
ええ。
Yeah, let's go back to the hideout for now. That was a quick trip. Can I work on the request, or do we have to... Or maybe that did fulfill the request. Okay, guess we'll go back.
何か気になるものがあるね。奇襲できそうだけど。
I wonder if the enemies get any stronger when you come back in, or if they're still...
よし、やってしま
Oh,
おう。
they're still
しない
jack-lanterns.
でね。終わりが見えたかな。思いっきりやっちゃ
Ooh, 8 XP.
おう。余裕だな。顔に書いてあるぞ。敵は大慌てだ。やってしまうぞ。
Yeah, basically a sneak attack plus an all-out attack is enough to take those guys out.
相手になりません。どんどん進もう。
Okay. I guess we'll leave and chat about this. Good work, everybody. And we're right into now. That's weird. It's like warping around. Alright, let's go check out what they're saying on the web. Let's save real quick in case we don't get another chance to.
仕事の時間だぜ。
Yeah, we really were able to move back to Shibuya. From Sendai to the Shibuya jail. What does that mean? Does that mean all the jails are connected? For the moment, it looks like that wish we found back in Shibuya was returned safely to its owner. Why don't we check out the requests? Maybe we have some new information. Nope, it's checked off. Or maybe it's checked that we accepted it? Oh, you have to report that it's finished? Okay, we're reporting on this. What do you see? Did anybody write about this? Not yet. Wait, oh! There's a bunch of apologies pouring in from people who are still causing a stir over Alice. We caused so much trouble on behalf of Alice, but I've come back to myself and I deeply regret it. And the victims are also reporting that the attacks have stopped. I feel relieved. Thank goodness. So that means... So once the wishes return to their rightful owners and the false change of heart is undone, maybe this is what happens? That went well. We can't... it's too early to celebrate. Yes. We took care of one incident, but that doesn't mean there are others. We don't know how many either. So some of the wishes... So there are shadows out there that will steal some of the wishes we set free. If we defeated them, then the wishes should be returned for good. We gotta defeat them? What do we do if we don't know where they are? Morgana is able to smell where the wishes are. That should help us narrow down the search area. Well, I should be able to. That's the Phantom Thieves sniffing expert for you. I don't remember having a nickname like that. Anyway, if we get more information like we did for this case, then this is something we'll have to take care of. Let's have Fusaba and Sophia gather info to see if there are any more cases like this one. That'd be great. We're counting on you two. Let's take care of Natsume first. I'm counting on you two. Understood. Good. Crystal clear. If I find any more, I'll report them to you. Okay, don't underestimate the informant. If you find any interesting info, be sure to send it my way. That way we can look at it all at once. That'll be just like the requests in the Kaito channel website. And as we move through jail, we should be able to take care of some of these requests. Seems like we're gonna get even busier, but let's do our best. Oh, I almost forgot. That shadow thief we defeated just now dropped something. Oh, policy Parka. Okay. And we got a trophy for clearing a request. Alright, so tomorrow's finally the day we're gonna storm Natsume's castle. Make sure you rest up and prepare. Requests will appear as you advance the story. You can tell you have a request open when there's when the request icon appears on the left side of the screen. You can accept them from your hideout or from the command menu, the pause menu. Requests are cleared when you clear the conditions and report you've cleared conditions, or that you've cleared it. You can report on these requests from your hideout or the pause menu, but you can't report on them in the other world. Hey, Noah. It's no big deal, but I have something I'd like to talk to you about. I know we got lots of prep to do, but let me know if you have time to talk. Some requests are added by talking to other members of the Phantom Thieves. If you see your teammates out while you're investigating, make sure to talk to them. Oh, we got 4 requests there. Let's see what they are. A number of requests. There are some, or different types of requests, sorry. There are some requests that can only be cleared once, and there are also others that can be repeated. For ones that you can do multiple times, you'll have both the initial information and the information you get for repeating it. Okay, so from the Velvet Room inhabitant Malvenza. Apparently there's a portal where we can relive the memories of the battle with Alice. You should use it if you would like. Oh, okay, so you can, I guess you can face her again if you would like to. You get band points for doing it. From the father of a son who's being played around with by a sexy girl. What is... my 3 sons, even now, are buying up Alice merchandise, and they won't stop even though I've told them to. We're gonna go broke if this keeps up. Is there any way you can help? Okay, so exploit weaknesses of 3 succubi. And then we get a weapon for doing that. This one's from Navi and Sendai. This is a request from Sakura Futaba. There's some There's some shadows that look like snakes inside the Sendai jail. I'd like to see what happens when I exploit their weaknesses. It seems like we'd be able to get a good weapon from them. So 3 llamas exploit their weaknesses, alright? Do that. A letter from prison. Trickster, are you making sure to use the velvet room? To make sure you're using it to its full potential, I'll be sending some requests your way. This is quite nostalgic, isn't it? So she wants to see an Archangel with Amrita drop. And then we'll get a Diorama skill card. Huh. Do we have a... and that one looks like a chain because it's got a little 1 there. So we've got 2 requests in Shibuya, 1 in Sendai, and 1 that requires the velvet room. We have an Archangel, but does he have Amrita drop? Nope. Okay, guess we'll have to take care of that. I think things are going well so far, but we gotta be careful and make sure we stay in tip-top shape. It's so hot out. Seems like there are a lot of local foods for sale around the Sendai station. Should buy some stuff, some nutritious food, and add it to your cooking repertoire. Sorry. Okay, so An wanted to talk. Okay, she's hanging out by the station. So I may go talk to An and then try to take care of a couple of the requests in Shibuya, because I'm going to have to sign off soon. And I know that if we go talk to Natsume, we're going to get pulled into a big chunk of story, so I'll have to save that for the next episode. Noah, did you see my chat message? Or my text? Sorry this is so sudden, but do you have any interest in sweets? Not so hot on sweet stuff. I actually like them a lot. I'm actually a sweets master. No, I like them a lot. Really? That's perfect. Well, I wouldn't call this, something that's been worrying me, per se. But Sendai has a lot of local sweets, right? And since we're here, I'd like to try as many as possible. But there's no way I can get them all, and we don't have enough time. I also don't know what to choose. Oh, I just had a great idea. You now get requests from people in trouble right on your smartphone, right? Alright, sent you a message. Noah. Sounds like you've got a new message on your smartphone. Say, what if you were to pick out the sweets? Don't you think all those people in trouble would be happy? Leaving it to you. Looks like An sent us a request from Ron. This definitely isn't the usual pattern for a request to the Phantom Thieves, but it is from from one of our teammates after all. Let's help her out. I've received a new request. You should accept it and grant it. Nope, now we got a new one. Please, sweet paradise. From Takamaki-an. I love sweets. If I see some kind of sweet, I'd like to eat it. Especially if it's a local specialty. While we're in Sendai, I'd like you to pick out what you recommend and send me some. Can you do that? Alright, so we need now a shake, and we got some daifuku and beef tongue ice cream. And we'll get band points for doing this, alright. So I think a lot of this stuff is available in the strip mall area. At least the beef tongue, I suppose. Cannonball. Oh, there was like a line of people outside. Or was that for Natsume's stuff? Oh. I already got these. Yakisoba. Don't need yakisoba. It's Big Bang Burger. I think the Senda mochi stuff was at the entrance. Oh, ingredients. And buy some more rice and pork. Or cooking to make sure we have everything. Mushishan, the other author. I could have sworn it was in here. Oh yeah, there it is. Beef tongue ice. Okay, and now the last thing is between all the traps and the four kings. And it's definitely like something out of Natsume's novel. He's got his own unique quirks. Oh. He's got his own unique quirks. If he polished those, he could be famous on his own. I shouldn't have said that. First we gotta get people their wishes back. Natsume's, or sorry, Yusuke's worried about Natsume, huh? Natsume made fun of something very close to Yusuke's heart. He must still be feeling down about it. But why? So why would he say something like that? I don't understand it. Probably as a fellow artist. Thinking he could be great if he just stop plagiarizing. Nope, can't go this way. Okay, what we want to do is go back to the park area, and I think they had the shake we need at that little stand. We're getting close to an hour here, so almost time to wrap it up. Okay. Alright, so we should have completed An's request. And we'll report that we have finished it. Oh, you really bought them all for me. They all look super yummy. Let's all split them and eat them later. Sorry for asking you something so silly. But sweet stuff like this tends to make people happy, doesn't it? With all that's going on, I'd like to see everybody smile once in a while. I guess I'm smiling most of all. Anyway, thanks, Noah. Alright. Now we got band points. Woo! Alright, let's see if we can... if there's anything we can... Still can't get the treasure chests. I think I'm gonna conserve my points for a little longer. Maybe till I have enough to get this next level, the baton touch thing. Oh, Han's smile. Handona's smile was so bright. They know I want Han to see me smile too. Or, sorry. I want to make An smile like that. I'll help you out. Sounds like a pain. You made a deal. I'll help you. I knew you'd say that. Just what I expected. So now I've got a request for you. Can you find an even more awesome suite than the ones you just bought? Something even more incredible. Even incredibly incredible. Leave it to me. I'll try and find one. Alright, leaving it to you, Sophia. I found something. Apparently there's something... There's super limited... called, one second, sorry. Okay, some super rare sweets called the Phantom Thieves. Did you say Phantom? It's called super high grade Cinda Parfait. That's perfect, Sophia. And where do we get that? There's no detailed info about it on the net. Somebody said that they saw one at Aoyama Park. If it's extremely limited, that means only a few people have actually been able to buy one. If you can't find the info on the net, then we'll just have to go. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. We'll just have to go to the park and ask people about it directly.
Okay.
Okay, I'm logging this as an official request from Morgana. If you accept the request, you can go talk to the people in the park and find out more info. Oh, you want Sophia? Solve one request, get another. Okay, I think I'm gonna accept this and then I think I'll have to call it for today. Need all the help we can get. Please help me see Hondono's dazzling smile for myself. There's this thing called the Phantom Suite. And it's, there's only info of it by word of mouth. First we need to go to Aoyama Park and ask around about it. Alright, quest accepted. And we still got 5 here. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's a little after 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and save up. And tomorrow we will work on some of these requests and maybe take on Natsume. Storm the castle. So basically today we found out about the ability to move between jails, which is really important. And it's gonna give us some more freedom. And then we completed some requests, trying to get all the wishes back to their rightful owners. And yeah, it'll be interesting to find out who's behind this whole process with the jails and why they're connected and who Sophia is actually and where Emma came from, that sort of thing. Alrighty, so thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good time. I will be streaming in tomorrow. I will probably either do some disaster report or some Ghost of Tsushima. Or maybe more of this, I need to decide. But if you have any feedback or suggestions for games to stream, let me know on Twitch or on social media. I am looking for some sort of niche Japanese titles to play through. Let me know if you have any good suggestions. I'd appreciate that. Alright, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks again for joining me. I will talk to you tomorrow.